Hello, hello. Oh, already 8 people here. I was late 1 minute today, but it was because YouTube wanted to verify that it's me. So I had to go through some additional steps. So let me share my screen. How many of you were with me earlier today when I was sharing my analysis? Was any one of you on the live stream this morning? Hello, hello. Don't be shy, folks. Talk to me. Were someone of you on the live stream this morning? Let me remove some stuff. Do you know what? Yeah, I can recognize your name. So let's see if my analysis will play out. I mentioned that I would expect to see some sell side liquidity to be taken. This trend line liquidity. I mentioned that my main point of interest would be this one here. And guess what? I prepared the demo account. Let me just double check that it's the demo account. I don't want to gamble on my personal account. Okay, demo account. So I'll try to take some sales already now. Let me try to share. How can I share everything with you? Screen 2. That's how we can do it. Yep. Now you can see. Now you can see when I'm switching. Yep. Good. I do look at everything. Like, how do you mean? What do you prefer? If you mean what I prefer for entries, then order blocks. But I do look at both. And let me use my trade manager. This is a trade manager that I always use on all accounts that is helping me to calculate risks. And by the way, if you want to try it out, there is a free trial. And I left some links in the description if you want to check it out. So let's take a sell already now. You can see how the manager is working. So I would put my stop loss above this level, and I would target this trend line liquidity to here. But actually, it's better not to put any stop loss for CPI. Because I will put a stop loss, but a bit more far. Let me see what's happening there. Yeah, that would be fine. It's 25 pips stop loss. You can see it here. How many of you are using trade managers? They are quite useful. So let me actually execute directly. Okay, I'm just making sure that it's a demo account. I don't want to do damages on my personal account. So this is just for entertainment purposes. Don't do that at home. Hello, Chino. How is your day going? Let me actually, even on the demo account, I'm so conservative, 1%, not more than 1%. um, how was your day? How was your day? Hello. So since the live stream this morning, I went to buy some groceries. I went to the gym. I've been running. I've been swimming. I had a good dinner, and now I'm so sleepy. But it's fine. We're gonna have fun here for 1 hour, 1.5 hour, and then I can chill, read a book, and hopefully go to bed earlier today. How many of you are trading CPI? Or with other words, how many of you are gambling? I've been burned on news so many times that I don't want to look at. I don't want to think of trading CPI. Not a bad day. Not a bad day. I slept quite long this morning. I don't know how people can exercise early in the morning and go whole day without taking a nap, or maybe um, they're just not productive. Because yes, I can be awake, but I cannot be focused after a gym session without taking a nap. Even if I take like 3 cups of coffee, it doesn't help. I need a nap. So yeah, for me, it's better to do my gym session late when I've done already other things and I'm ready to check out for the day. 4 a.m. Oh my God. Oh my God. Do you take naps after the gym? Or you're up whole day? Let me actually take also a sell on Euro. Let's see if my analysis is going to be correct. You take a cold shower, and the cold shower helps you to be awake for a longer time, despite the fact that you don't have, because like with the physical activity, we do spend so much energy. So I know some people that are saying that the gym is giving them energy. Yes, it's giving energy for me, it's giving energy long term, but like I need to take a nap in order to function if I exercise early morning equal lows. So that would be Euro. We have 20 minutes to go. I've never done this. I don't know when was the last time when I gambled news. But yeah, it's a demo account. I'm not doing that on a live account, and I don't recommend to anyone to trade CPI with real funds or challenge. I know many people that gamble on news and they pass their challenges with only one trade, but come on, that's not good. I really wanted to play music, but um, but the thing is, okay. Now I'm gonna get 3 more messages, I guess. My sister is never writing a message at once. She's always like sending. Now let's see how many times she's gonna send, like word after word. She doesn't even know that I'm live. Okay, let me just open the chat so that you're not gonna just hear the notifications because she's not gonna stop anytime soon. um, let me enter the trade also on euro. So your sisters started trading too. I have two sisters, yeah, but none of them is trading. I wanted to teach my little sister, but she was like, "No, I don't want to go through the hell that you went through. I don't want to stress." So she never really gave it a try. But she was the one who witnessed my, oh my God, she's not gonna stop now. She was the one who witnessed my hardest periods. So she knows how much I've been like, she knows the mental damage that trading is causing to a trader. She got traumatized by watching me. So she doesn't want to try herself. I mean, the thing is, like, she has to be, everyone should have interest in order to do it. Like, you should have interest to like really learn, um, to really learn about the market, about everything. I had to open a bigger account, not only 2000. Mm, and she was like, the idea is cool, but she didn't have interest about finance. She's more of a creative person, design, stuff like that. So at the beginning she was like, okay, yeah, let's give it a try. And I started explaining to her, and I started like really with basics, but she was like, nah, this is not cool for me, it's not nothing interesting. And yeah, I'm the only one into such kind of waters from home. I'm the only crazy one. We're three sisters, but we are so different. Totally different. No, I'm not in Thailand. It's it's for I think that it's important to fall in love with the charts, because if you don't really like it, if you're not interested, then you're gonna just think of like you would like to take a shortcut. And when you start going through the rough times, you're gonna give up because there is no passion in something that causes so much pain. Why would you go back to it when you don't have passion for it? You would just run away, as many others. So that's why I didn't want to force her. Maybe once she gets into a corporate job, she might think about it. Maybe. Maybe if she gets tired of a corporate job, she's gonna come to me and say, "Hey, can you teach me?" But yeah, as of now, no, like none of my family members have shown interest to learn something about trading. They don't even exactly know what I'm doing. I believe they don't know what I'm doing. They just know that I'm doing something online. And since I'm not like I haven't lived with my family for so many years, and I'm busy almost all the time. So I don't talk to them like on a daily basis. I do chat with them, but I don't talk with them like every single day. They know that I'm busy. They know that I like I might be on meetings, I might be on calls, and they usually wait for me to call them. So when I call them, we're just joking. I'm just um, talking to my nephew. He just started like he's so cool. He's so funny. He's imitating everyone at home. So I'm just like joking with him, having some fun with him, and we never talk about work. We never talk about what I'm doing. They would just ask me, "Where are you now?" Because they know that I'm not a person who is sitting at one place for a long time. My father might not even know where I am. He just knows that I'm somewhere in Asia. When it comes to my kids, I'm gonna teach my kids financial education when when they're like really small. Maybe not when they're 2 3 years old, but as soon as they start talking, they're gonna get financial education. So I don't know if you know trader Ricky. Um, he's a stock trader, and I really find it cute when he puts his daughter on the reels or the live stream, and he's like, "Oh, we're gonna short this one, and we're gonna long this one," and she's like, "Short, long, yeah," and we're gonna make money. Money? Oh, food. Oh, good. You know that money equals food. We buy food with money. It's so cute. It's so I find it so. She's so adorable. So that's how my kids are gonna be. They're gonna be okay. Order block, fair value gap, buy side liquidity, sell side liquidity, unicorn. uh, those are gonna be the first words. Actually, my nephew is one of the youngest ICT students. He was only 2 weeks old, 3 weeks old, a few weeks old, just when I was watching ICT with him in the hands whole nights. So I would tell everyone else, you can go to bed. I will be up with him whole night because small babies are waking up all the time during the night. So I was using the silence to watch ICT whole nights. And in the meantime, instead of playing songs for children, I was playing ICT. So yeah, or the blocks, liquidity, those things are for sure sitting somewhere in his subconscious mind. We will see soon if he remembers it. Yeah. And the mom will be into trading and dancing. So can you imagine? I'm gonna be like, okay, let's wait now to hit TP, and then we're gonna go crazy. We're gonna party. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. But I'm not gonna teach them gamble for sure. G is about to hit stop loss. No, not yet. I think I'm so confident in my analysis. So if it doesn't go for the sell side liquidity, I'll be surprised. We have 8 more minutes. We have 8 more minutes. Oops. Hello, hello. Welcome to the new ones. Welcome to the ones that just joined. And guys, show me some love. Hit the like button. No, I've never played chess. I don't know how to play chess. I've never ever tried or talked about chess. But I saw Hannah Forex. Yeah, subscribe as well. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe as well. um, so I saw some videos from Hannah Forex. She's getting into chess, but I want to learn so many things, but I struggle with finding time to do everything that I want. I'm a busy woman. So I do struggle with time. For how many positions should I open? Let's go. Let's have some fun. I've seen on YouTube like some people just like entering like crazy. I don't know, 100 orders. Are you seriously okay on a demo account? Don't touch a real account now, guys. Don't touch a real account. It might end up really bloody. There are many funny ways. It's a sell. It's a sell. It will go down. It's a sell, and then boom, blown account. I had to open a bigger account, and I was gonna make fun online. I could blur this demo, and I could say, "There you go. Look what I'm doing." Cash Flow for Kids from Robert Kiyosaki, the best board game. I don't know about it, but I've been, yeah, Robert Kiyosaki is one of my favorite people to listen to when it comes to financial advice. I believe everyone knows the book Rich Dad Poor Dad. Such a good one. Yeah, of course it's a demo account. I'm not gambling on a personal account. No, no, no. I just opened this demo account for entertainment purposes. I'm not gambling CPI. Come on, people. 29 are on the live and only 12 likes. For you, it's just one click away. For me, it means a lot. Now you're going to be like, we don't want to listen to her. If she's asking for likes, bye-bye. Hello. Is it your first time on the live stream, or how many of you are new? How many of you have been on my live streams before? I know about Chino, I know about Paul, I know about Pradeep, Evia. Sorry if I don't pronounce the names correctly. When you're sure, then how? You're never 100% sure what will happen. I'm feeling super confident with my analysis because I know that my analysis is a world class analysis. But during news, the spreads are insane. You can get sleeped like crazy. So you might know the right direction, but you might get burnt so badly. Even if let's say if you want to lose only 1% with the news, you might get sleeped and lose 3%. I don't want to be risking, like, sometimes even stop loss might not get triggered. You might blow a whole account. So it's not wise at all to trade news, even though we know the direction. I know many people do it. I never do it, even though I know that it can be profitable. there are so many other opportunities. So why would I risk? Maybe at least now, like I'm not a person who is willing to just risk to expose myself for such a risk when I can get opportunities when there is no such risk. If you think that news are not dangerous, then you haven't been burned enough from news. I've been burned enough from news, and I've said, never again. Let me tell my sister to come on the live stream and say hi. 3 minutes to go. Is there anyone who is teaching their family members trading? Okay. Oh, Cliff is here. So cool to see you, man. Clifco knows me for how long? Maybe 2 years, isn't it? I was not on socials when we connected in one trading community. So he knows all my story from being this female trader hiding behind the screens to come in on socials and creating content and all of that. Let's see what's gonna happen. 1 more minute. Yeah, and supporting me, and I'm so grateful for that. Okay. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. Okay, let's see what's gonna happen. Let's see what's gonna happen. And by the way, for the ones who just joined, on a demo account. I'm not gambling on a personal account. Oops. And I was right about the direction. Let's go. Oh, wow. You see what I'm talking about? This can happen with the stop loss. One of them did not get triggered even though I put a TP. So even though I put a TP, it did not get triggered. And this can also happen with a stop loss. That's how your account can get wiped. That's why it's risky to trade news. Okay, let me close this one as well. Good job. I was right about the direction. We made $230. I opened such a small account. I don't know why I opened such a small account. This was the first thing I guess I clicked and just opened it. What a nice drop. And we are exactly at the point of interest that I mentioned. But it's not good to buy now. Like, we don't know, as I mentioned earlier, we don't know if price, Even my alert did not get triggered. What? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So what did I say at the morning when I did the analysis? I said that this will be, if we are going to play in this breaker block or this zone, we're going to attack the trend line liquidity. So I mentioned that the point of interest. Oops, what happened? I mentioned that the point of interest will be this one here, but another thing that I mentioned is that I would not just jump in and take an aggressive entry because I know that CPI can go crazy. And another thing that we should keep in mind is that DXY tested the fair value gap that we have on a weekly time frame. So I said that once we hit this sell side liquidity, which was the previous weekly low, we might see price pushing higher from here because there is never a guarantee that price will retrace 50% or more than 50%. So usually such kind of news are the ones that can CPI can move much more than NFP sometimes. So as you can see, this point of interest got violated, and the target is for sure all of this. Like we already took this one. The next will be this. Oops. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. Everything went crazy here. And I have another laptop in the background. Oh my God. It's gonna stop. Did you really gamble CPI? Did you really make profits? Did you really trade CPI? Oh my God. Everything went crazy. So, uh, oh, Farmer JB. Hey, how are you doing? I just made $200 on a demo account. I knew I was going to be right about the direction, but no gambling here. Oh my God, up 3% in phase one challenge. Time to buy full margin. Nah, not with CPI. At least not. I will wait for price to calm down, but I don't think I will take anything today. Let me check gold. Mm-hmm. Maybe it's time for. We had I'm not trading gold. I'm just checking gold for you. As I mentioned on a previous live stream, gold is a stranger to me. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I've learned the lesson. I've been sleeped so many times on news, and I said never again. So on a demo account, we can have fun, but I would never trade CPI on a real account. I mean, sometimes also good in. Let me check 15 as well. Yeah, and we have also 830 price here that usually gets respected when it's within a order block. We took sell side liquidity, and since gold is so bullish, I do believe that we might respect this zone, even though this is dropping like crazy. That's why I don't want to touch a real account on a CPI day. I mean, pound dollar might still respect this zone. If you watched my analysis, I said that if we want to continue higher, we should not see this point of interest, this order block being violated. Euro already wiped that zone, but pound not yet. But we're going there. The strength is insane. We're going there. But gold is strong. Gold will definitely go up from here. I'm still stuck with EU and GU. I haven't changed anything. I'm still just trading EU and GU. I don't trade any indices, but I wanna start looking at gold. And I've said so many times I want to look at indices as well, but I've never done it. I know euro, dollar, and pound dollar so well, and I feel so confident and comfortable with them. So that's why I haven't been trying out other things and shifting and switching. So how many of you traded CPI? How many of you gambled? Guys, have you checked the interview that I had with the organic hustler? It's Farmer JB. Oil. Oh wow. I haven't looked at oil since since my first funded not funded account, sorry, my first personal account was blown with gold. Not gold, sorry, oil. I'm too tired after the gym session and the dinner. My first ever personal account was blown with crude oil. So I got traumatized and I left oil already in my early trading days. But I haven't checked. I haven't checked oil since 2020, to be honest. Let me check. Oil features. Is it the one? Let me see which one is. Let me see if I'm gonna find where I burned my account. I remember it was July 2020. It was somewhere here. It was such a traumatic event. I will never forget it. Let me find where it was. August. Okay, so it's somewhere here. It's somewhere here. Let me try doing this. Let me see if I'm gonna remember. It was, I believe it was this fall. It was either this fall here or it was this one when I blew my first ever personal account. I'll try to go and find the. It was funny because when I was just starting, I learned about trend lines. I learned about, yeah, yeah. So it was like that. We know that with the pandemic, everything just dipped. And when I was starting out, I learned about trend lines. I learned about support and resistance and all these traditional things. And one broker called me, and I opened an account with Naga Markets. I still remember the broker with Naga Markets. And then one guy from um, from the employees there, he called me and he said, okay, like how those are like, I believe, scammers. They just want people to deposit money just to blow. So he was like, oh, sorry, oil will just go up from now. Like it dropped so much now, just buy and there is no way you're gonna lose. So just buy and hold. And I was listening to the advice. So the first day I made $100. The second day another $100 on $1,000 account, and I was happiest in the world. I was thinking, oh my god, if I'm making so easily $100 every day, I don't need this job at the reception and being awake all night. And the third day, buy oil, and I burned the account. It was such a traumatic event. How many times have you blown an account? Uh, I haven't counted them. I remember I blew one account on the elections, um, U.S. elections. Um, when when were the elections? November 20, was it 2020 or 2021? Yeah, so I burned one account. Like this was one account, personal account that I burned. Then I burned a few like $100 account, $200 account. I burned one on the elections, and the one on the elections was the last one actually. So if I've burnt a few accounts, but not many, to be honest, not many. Uh, there is everything possible online. It's so funny to. Vasu just joined. The analysis was correct. So I was trading on a demo account and made $230. So we attacked the sell side liquidity that I mentioned during the live stream the morning. You've blown only one account? That's good. That's good. For me, on a casino. For me, I've spent more money for courses than blown accounts. That's how it is for me. I spent more money on courses than blown accounts. But I burned also a lot of money with investments. That's why I transitioned from stocks to Forex. Forex is much easier than stocks. Or I was not as knowledgeable back then. How many accounts have you all blown? Do you count them? Do you know how many accounts have you blown? I have to count. I have to count how many accounts I've blown. I remember really well the first one with oil. I remember the one on the elections because it was the last one. And I think I had two in between. So I think I've blown 4 accounts in total. 4 or 5 accounts, but not more than 5. How many accounts have you blown? But when it comes to challenges, I think I've blown, I've lost more challenges, much more actually. Only 5. I can't even count from till. Do you have a rule at what time you trade? I trade London and New York kill zone. Like I'm on the charts, London, pre-London actually, in New York. But it's not that I have like I have to trade from like let's say 8 to 9 or from 7 to whatever 10. I don't have a strict time that I have to take a trade because I don't trade, let's say, silver bullet. I know that silver bullet is strictly based on time, but I do follow time and price. ICT is everything is about time and price, but I don't have like a strict rule on fixed time that I'm trading, and I don't have a strict rule on how many hours I'm trading. I'm just letting my trades to play out. When it comes to how many trades I take whenever I see my setup. My setup is not forming more than 2 times per week, 3 times per week. So whenever I see my setup, I just take the trade. And how many wins and losses? If I take, let's say, 2 losses in one day, I stop for the day. If I take 4 losses in a week, I stop for the week. But like the rules that I had back in the days are not the same that I have now. Like before, I used to have the urge to trade. Like I had a need to be in a trade, and one way how I was actually how I was feeding my needs without damaging my accounts. I had one account that was like $200, and I would open a micro lot just to be in a trade without touching my other accounts. This was one way how I was dealing with urge of trading, so that I'm not going to over trade and make a huge damage. I was just losing a few cents here and there, like a few dollars. But yeah, when the time start passing, you will start like being more picky about your trades. You're gonna start understanding like what is a high quality setup, um what is not that good setup or that high. You will start seeing like which ones are more high probability setups, and you're gonna start taking them. And when it comes to overtrading usually comes if you sit in front of the charts whole day long. But I'm crazy busy, and my busy schedule actually helped me not to overtrade. Like before, I used to jump into less, not so good setup, not so good trades. And when I started like working with prop firms, when I started doing other things, that's when I became more patient to wait for my setup. And now I can go a whole week without taking a single trade if I don't see what I like. I have no problem waiting, because I know that if I don't wait, I'll just hurt myself more. I'll just damage my account. There's no point of forcing things. JV, I've lost count. It's funny. It's actually cool to talk about blown accounts. Whenever I had an interview with someone and I would ask them, how many accounts have you blown, and they would be like, oh, why do you have to ask this question? It's a traumatic topic for many of us. Did you ever think about giving up? At the moment of messing up, yes. But the next day when I wake up, I'm back on the charts. It's been it's been really hard. Like, I think that my little sister didn't want to actually learn or like give it a try, because she saw me in my hardest times. She saw me, like, I was so emotional damaged. I don't know, like, I don't know if guys are crying, but I've been crying so much from dumb mistakes that I've been doing. Like, it's been so tough. So she has seen me crying. She has seen me through the hardest times, and I believe this caused, yeah, these made her like feel, hell no, I don't want to go through the hell that she went through. But for me, it's like that. Like, when I started trading, I just fall in love with the charts from day one. I found it so cool and interesting, and I really wanted to dive deeper and really learn properly how to trade. Learn about fundamental analysis, learn about everything that I need to know. So my passion was there from the start, and I knew that this is something that I really want to do. And once I started like studying, because when I started studying, it was like I was treating it like university. I found books, I found many YouTube channels. A friend of mine shared with me like everything that he found, and I was sitting at home day night with notebooks and studying like crazy. So there is no strategy out there that I haven't learned about, and there are no like indicators that I don't know about. um, I've been religiously studying, and once I started like understanding more and more, and I started seeing like some I started like making some profits, then I would do a dumb mistake and uh I would blow all the profits that I would make. Of course, like in those days, when you blow an account or you lose more than what you've planned, you feel shit, you feel down, you start self-sabotaging yourself. And in such kind of moments up, you feel like, fuck it, I want to give up. Like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to feel those emotions. I don't want to go through this hell. But this lasts for 1 to 2 hours. I go to the gym, I come back, I take a nap, and I'm a new person. And I'm again, okay, let me see where did I mess up? Let me see what I can learn from the mistakes that I did. Let me just accept, learn the lesson, and I was always like trying to brainwash myself. I was trying to wash my brain from all negativity, and I was seeing on every single mistake as a lesson. And when I was going through this hard time, you see this, I said to myself, this is the thing that I'm gonna pursue for the rest of my life. I'm gonna be a trader for the rest of my life, no matter what, no matter how long it's gonna take me, no matter what I'm gonna go through, I'll stick to it. And I put this tattoo, which is bull and bear. I don't know how much you can see on the camera there. I put this tattoo, and I said to myself, if I'm thinking of giving up, as soon as I see the tattoo on my hand, the tattoo on my hand should actually remind me of why I started and why I want to to stick to trading. It's very important to have a strong why, because just being in trading to make money is not going to keep you here. You're not going to be able to, you're going to give up when you start going through the hell. I like one of my neighbors actually reached out to me 2 days ago, and he was like, "Hey Anna, I see that you're into trading. Can you teach me, or can you give me some guidelines where I can study and all of that?" And I just told him, "Are you ready to go through? Are you ready to go through hell? If you're ready, I'll show you the steps." So it's hard, guys. It's really hard. Don't look at the social media influencers. They are not showing the reality. It's so fucking hard. I don't know, I can feel a whole pond of tears. I could feel a whole pond of tears after all the mistakes that I've done, after all the self-sabotage and and everything that I've been through with this trading. But it's been a really nice journey, painful but a nice journey, such an eye-opening journey. Like I don't think that anyone else is working that much with understanding themselves as traders. Only traders and monks are the ones that are really like, let me dig inside, let me see who is hidden behind this face, because there are so many things that we're not aware of. And thanks to trading, now I started another thing that I wanted to mention. Trading helped me heal many things that were keeping me back from childhood. I had to face them, and even now, like, there are still things that we all are struggling with. But with trading, I could like really I took my time to reflect, to understand like what are this programming that I have from childhood, what are the things that are holding me back, and really work on them. And that's the beauty of trading. It's not, many people are too focused on the money, but it's not only about the money. The more impressive part is the self-discovery. I don't know if you agree with me. Trading made me a much better person, and this is something that I'm so grateful for. I love it. I love trading. No matter how much it's gonna hurt me, I'll be I'll be here. I'll be on the charts. And that's why I have the tattoo here. And the meaning of the tattoo is actually really really good, because it symbolizes patience, resilience, strength, like everything that you become thanks to trading. Oh, really? You don't have the farm anymore? Oh, JV, I was thinking to visit you in the farm. Oh, you're gonna get a new one. You're gonna get a new one. We also lost the kingdom, so we will have to find the new kingdom and new farm. Uh, are you teaching FX trading? I have a community. I'm not mainly focused on technical parts, but I do teach them technical analysis as well. I share with them my analysis, but I'm heavily focused on mindset and psychology. Chino will be also with me on the charts. Good, good. We're gonna support each other. I believe that there will be traders that will like. I can imagine myself as a 70-year-old lady with the wine, with the music, and sitting on the charts. I hope those AIs are not gonna mess up our manual trading. I don't want AI trading. I want to be a manual trader. We can profit with AIs if they give an opportunity, but I will never leave the manual trading. I just love it so much. I mean, I can be retired from everything else, but I don't want to leave charts. I don't want to leave the charts. I just love them so much. Well, sometimes whiskey, sometimes wine. Depends on the mood. I have actually visualized myself already. Like when I'm 60, 70, I want to have a little house, little wooden house on a wine gourd, wine field. I don't know how it's called in English. And like I want to have my small winery because I really like wine. And write books about vineyards. Exactly. Thank you, Basil. Yeah. So I really want to write a book about the things that I've been through because I do have a really interesting life story. So maybe someone will make a movie about my life in the future. Top step accounts for free. I wanted the top step account for free. It's futures trading, right? I have to start. I have to start. I'm saying every single day, I will start, but I always find something else to do um instead of checking futures. I have so many other things. Let me see what G is doing. G might respect this zone. G might respect this zone. We'll see. I'm so happy with like 1 year ago. I didn't know many traders. I used to just joke with uh, Cliff and Chris in Dane's community, and now I know so many traders, and it's so unbelievable how much we share, how many things we have in common, and how many like the mindset that we have and everything. Yeah, it's gonna be. You can all visit me. You can all visit me. You're all welcome in my villa. I can make parties. 60, 70-year old. Woohoo. Do you normally trade after CPI? If yes, how long after? I usually don't trade after high impact news. Like if I really see a good setup, for example, um, definitely not like 30 minutes after the news release, but for example with NFP last week, I took a trade 1.5 hour after NFP. So for example, as I mentioned about this zone on GU even this morning. So if I see that we are shifting order flow into bullish, I might take a long position. Not crazy target, but I usually avoid high impact news days. Yeah, I can make a trading floor, and we can have everything that we want at one place, and we don't have to leave the wine yard. Make a short movie. Yeah. Like last time with NFP, I was so confident about that play, like about the point of interest, and I like the shift in order delivery or order flow. That's why I took this trade. But CPI, I don't think I've traded CPI. I cannot even remember a single time that I've traded after CPI. Oh, that's so nice. I'm proud of you. I'll have such an amazing community. The most genuine people. Are you teaching FX trading? How to join your community? My community is not open. Is not open at the moment. I might reopen it in May. It's a free community. That's why I'm very picky. I really want to make it different than any other community. So it's a free community, but I have high requirements for people to be able to join. And I don't want to take many people because I really want to focus on every single person and give them feedback. We are working very deep with every single one of them. I asked them to, yeah, waiting after 10:30 is a smart thing. I first asked them to do a personality test so that I can have a better understanding of their strengths and weaknesses, and based on that, guide them um, on like everything else, because trading is fully related with everything that is going on in our lives and our personality. So if you don't work on like understanding yourself, understanding who you are, what are your strengths and weaknesses, what suits your personality, you're never going to make it in trading. Because the key in trading is, after you get the technical knowledge that everyone can get, the key in trading is self-awareness. And it takes a really long time to get to the level of awakening, and it takes effort to sustain it. So it's not something that you just reach and then you're done. There are so many factors that can impact you and impact your focus, impact your thoughts, the way you like your self-talk, and this is all those are all things that will have impact on your trading results. Are top step giving away accounts? Do they have actually trial? Do they have a trial? Oh, I would like to work with people on psychology for sure. Like, I find it so interesting. And something that I promised my community members is, I might not help you to become profitable because I cannot get into your brain and control it. But something that I promised them is that they will definitely become better versions of themselves by following my guidelines. And if someone from my community is here, let me know what you think, guys. I've been trying to meditate, but I haven't been consistent with it. Pradeep is in my community, so he can tell you. And by the way, I will answer your question on USD Chef and USD Euro USD later. I saw it, but I didn't have time to respond. When it comes to meditation, I don't know how many of you were with me on this. I don't know if I mentioned it on the live stream or the webinar that we had with the community, but I met a trader who was on FTMO leaderboard. How many years ago? I don't know exactly. And he got 1 million in private funds, and he lost $800,000 in a very short time. And he went through real hell and managed to recover after like 8-9 months. So this Friday we're gonna go to his we're gonna go to a session from his mental coach and like meditation coach. We're gonna have a sleeping meditation, sound bath meditation. It's gonna be cool. I've never tried something like that, so I'm looking forward to it. So Friday, I will do a live stream early morning because I will be there after, I think, like from end of London session, I will be off. I will have this meditation treatment. Okay, so during their live streams, but do they have like trial accounts like FTMO and and so that I can first like test it how it is to enter, and because I've never tried futures, so I want to first like test on a trial account. Yeah, that's the one that he wanted to give up. He wanted to commit to suicide, not only give up. I mean, can you guys imagine $800,000 to lose $800,000 from private investors? I don't want to imagine it. I don't want to imagine it. Or yeah, I can test. I can test an account. Just follow her. Thank you, Pradev. I'll be definitely sharing as much as I can here as well on YouTube. Not so many things that I share with my community, I will be sharing them here as well. So keep joining me on the live streams. You're gonna have fun, and I will be sharing all the gems with you as well. Okay, then I can try it out first. Trade day. Okay. Do they have a trade? I believe they have a trailing drawdown, isn't it? What is ICT doing live again? I don't know how many times he said goodbye, but he will never leave. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I think that the ones that really love the charts, they're never going to leave the charts. But the funny thing is that he's also live. We know that he will be on the charts, but he said that he was gonna. Okay, no trailing. Nice. I'll check them out. I believe she's used to it. I believe his wife is already used to it. She knows that he loves the charts more than more than her. She has accepted it. I mean, how do you guys find it with partners? How do you find it with partners? Do they support you in what you do? Do they know what you're doing? I'm always curious to ask about it. I want you to get addicted to futures. I mean, it's pretty much the same, isn't it? The difference is that we don't have spreads with futures. I believe they are a bit easier to trade than CUDs. I haven't watched ICT as well. I haven't watched a video from ICT in a year for sure. Maybe, well, maybe not a whole year, but I haven't watched a single video in, like, I don't want to mess up my I don't want to add more things to my analysis. My analysis is golden. I'm so confident with my analysis. So I don't want to add or subtract things. I'm just fine as it is. I can polish my execution, because execution, you can always polish your execution and look for ways, like better ways to enter. But I don't want to learn more. There will be always new silver bullet, new thing. I don't want to know all of that. I don't need it. Now I'm just like, I feel that I'm aligned with the market, and I can just like see what the market wants to do. I don't need to follow or do other or learn other strategies. ICT Junior becomes also obvious. Cameron, isn't it? It was that was his name. I would like to. I would like to see how Cameron would trade, having ICT as a father, listening about buy side liquidities, sell side liquidities, inefficiencies all the time. Jade Cup is Jade Cup is the best. Don't watch him anymore. I see the lost 5 trades in the live stream. I mean, for me, like, oh my god. I mean, it's normal. My father was also calling me a gambler. My father was also calling me a gambler. Oh. Isn't the big brother helping out? Or maybe he's at kindergarten. Let me see. Let me see what's happening. Oh wow, he's in preschool already. Time is flying. It seems like Gio is gonna respect the zone that I marked up. And as I can see, I'm not gonna have any setups for tomorrow. Usually, when we just have such a crazy imbalance, there is nothing much to trade, but we'll see. Yeah, he's also growing up. He's also growing up. I miss him so much. He's so troublesome. He was maybe the youngest ICT student. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see how it's gonna be. 10 more minutes. My favorite session. Mm, most of the trades that I take are in New York, to be honest. Sometimes I take lovely trades in London. I don't really have a favorite session. There are sometimes lovely setups during London with good risk to rewards. I do have many setups that play out after like my time, I mean European time 4. This is what time? 3 London, and it would be 9:10 EST. For me, like, I'm not really focused on the time. I'm just focused on seeing my setup whenever it occurs. Of course, I'm not gonna enter after the kill zones because price will most likely consolidate. But and I'm not strictly following anymore like the kill zones. Right now it's 9:20 p.m. here. But I'm in Asia, I'm not in Europe. So it's quite tricky. Like many people say here, like, oh, it's really good that we can catch all possible sessions. But for me, I'm either too used to European time, or I don't like that I have to be on the charts like that late, especially like after a workout, after being here and there whole day. I'm not that focused. So um so I prefer Europe, like European time zone for trading more than Asian time. Because here during the morning I sleep until very late, because I'm up until late and then I sleep very late. And London starts at 3 p.m. So it's very late. Like pre-London is 2 p.m. So you start trading like at 2 p.m. and you should be at home whole day if you want to trade, unless you're used to take trades on your phone and you can go here and there. I don't really like it. I'll be going back to Europe after some time. Now I'm just traveling now, curious to see different places here, but long term I would not like to stay in Asia. The best time zone for trading, in my opinion, is definitely European time. Maybe Central European time, or um, like, what time zone is in Bulgaria? Bulgaria is 1 hour ahead of Central European time. They have a perfect time because London starts at 10 and New York starts at 3 p.m. and you're done by 5. So it's like a 9 to 5 and you have the evening for yourself. And this is something that I like. I don't like to be on the charts when I'm almost falling asleep. Do you guys trade like New York PM session? Is someone trading New York PM session? How is it to trade New York PM session? I'm not in Thailand. I was in Thailand for a month. Now I'm in Malaysia, and from here I will be going to Bali. Do you still work with TFT? Are you joking? Are you joking? Oh, really? Really? Your accounts appeared. The last thing I heard about TFT is that it has a new owner, but I don't know what will be happening. I definitely don't like EST time for London session. When I was in Miami, like, it was just no, definitely not a good time zone. Europe has the best time for zone for trading, at least for me. I haven't. I have no idea what will be happening. I have no idea. FX not good in PM. Oh, definitely. I don't expect FX to move during PM session. Maybe just indices. Maybe just indices. And gold is interesting. Gold can move anytime. I've seen gold moving during Asia session many times. Oh, I see that, JB, I see that you started traveling. So you gotta visit me in Europe. You stay a longer time. But with the kids. You're not invited without the kids. So as I said, TFT has a, yeah, let me know when you're going to UK and I'm gonna come. Um, but yeah, Liverpool logos. I know that TFT has a new owner, but I have no idea what will be happening. I'm definitely not gonna live in Macedonia. Macedonia is not for me. I don't know what is for me. Uh, Maybe Portugal or Spain. Maybe Portugal or Spain. Montenegro is nice. Yeah, Portugal. I've only been in Madeira in Portugal, but I really love this island. Like you have everything in one small place. Whichever season you want, JB, let's go to Spain. Let's go to Spain. We're gonna have fun there. UK is I think UK has same weather as Sweden, and it's so depressive. It's windy all the time, raining all the time, so the weather is not good in UK. But it's cool to visit the center of for trading in Europe, which is London. I've been also a whole month in Thailand. Where did you go in Thailand? I was in Chiang Mai, um, Bangkok, Phuket, but I liked Chiang Mai is not bad. I didn't like Bangkok at all. It's not it's not my place. Phuket is really nice, especially the islands around Phuket. Phi, Similan Islands, Krabi is nice. I really like the islands around Phuket. But yeah, Madeira is one of my favorite destinations. I love this place. So nice, so amazing place. There's so many waterfalls. I've been to so many waterfalls. I love waterfalls. So wherever I go to waterfalls. Phuket, PP, Relai, Koh. I didn't make it to Koh Samui. I really wanted to go there because I heard really good things about this place. Oh, you were talking about the sticky waterfalls. I almost broke my nail on my feet there. Oh, Sophia, I didn't know you live in UK. Why did you go to UK from Portugal? I wouldn't leave Portugal. You have such a good weather, you have really delicious food, you have so good wine. Why would you leave such a country? I'll definitely visit Koh Samui. I don't know if Paladin is coming in Thailand next month. Maybe, but I'm not sure. Maybe his plans changed due to the last things that happened. Otherwise, we could make a meetup in Thailand if you're still here. Are you still around or not? UK is depressing for sure. I know one of the video editors that I used to work with is living in the UK, and according to what he was telling me, the weather was exactly the same like in Sweden. And Swedish weather is only good during the summer, if you're lucky. There are summers when it really sucks. What do you think about Bangkok? Yeah, I would not leave Portugal for UK. No way. No way. I'm thinking of moving to Portugal. And I heard that Portugal is really good for foreigners when it comes to like taxes. I remember that you mentioned that, JB. You should definitely come and explore the world. Me, I'm a person who wants to travel and go somewhere all the time. I can be your guide. But when it comes for US, I've only been in Miami and Los Angeles. But I don't know why I'm not so interested in visiting many places in US. But I do want to visit Latin America, Latam. I believe I'm gonna have a lot of fun there. I love Latino dances, and and Latino people are so positive. So they are into parties. They know how to have fun. Yeah, I would like to visit Puerto Rico one day. Do you know Israel? Do you know Israel? I believe he's quite famous trader in Puerto Rico. Yeah, we can dance bachata. Of course I can dance. I can show you one day. I can show you one day. When I make a million, guys, when I make a million, I will dance live. When I make a million from trading, I'll dance live. Yeah, let me write it down. All suggestions for traveling are welcome. Traveling is one of the best things you can do, in my opinion. Like you experience different cultures. You your mindset, like it. I don't know. I love it. I just love testing new things, seeing a new culture, exploring new places. Even though some of them are not, some experiences are not the best, but I'm just so curious to visit everything and try out everything. Ray, Rayleigh Beach. Do you have any recommendations for Bali, by the way? I was wondering where to stay in Bali. I know that many people are in Canggu and Ubud. Some people told me that Seminyak, whatever it's called, is a nice place, like more chill. Because I saw some traffic in Canggu and it was just too much. And I'm a person who likes simplicity. I don't want to get stuck in traffic. If I'm gonna stay somewhere for a longer time, I want things to be simple. Nice. Okay, I think I'll be checking out soon. It's time to check out. It's time to chill. Maybe tonight I'll go to bed on time so that I'm not gonna sleep until 11 tomorrow. Every single day I'm saying, tonight I'm gonna go to bed earlier, but it never happens. Especially if I play music. Sicily. That's Italy. That's Italy, isn't it? I've never been there. I've never been there. I would like to. I wanna go everywhere. If someone is, if someone doesn't have company for traveling and you're looking for a company, I'm here. Thank you everyone for joining. It's been fun. It's been fun. I really enjoyed. I really enjoy those live streams. Take care, guys. Yeah, that would be cool, JB. I'm gonna be waiting for you. Awesome. Thank you, Cleve. Thank you, Gino. Thank you, guys. Yeah, thank you so much for joining. I've had so much fun. And yeah, I hope to see you in the next live stream, which will be, I will go live maybe tomorrow morning, pre London, if there is something interesting to say about the markets. If there is nothing interesting to say about the markets, then see you Friday morning. See ya, guys. Bye bye. Enjoy your evenings or, I don't know, mornings, wherever you are in the world. See ya. Let me see now how to stop it. There we go.